Right, it's time now for Focus, and today we have a report from Senegal on efforts to raise awareness about the dangers of female genital mutilation, or FGM. A quarter of Senegalese women have been subjected to the practice. It's been illegal since 1999, but in some areas traditions die hard. Charles Pellegrin reports.
Their voice can be heard throughout the city of Kolda in southern Senegal. In this region, almost 1 out of 2 women was mutilated as a child.
All the girls here who have been mutilated like I have, raise your hands. Raise your hands so people can see.
Female genital mutilation has been illegal in the country for almost 20 years. The cases of FGM only rarely get reported. This group of young women organizes meetings on a regular basis. Their goal is to change people's attitudes.
I have the right to report anyone. Even if it's my own mother, I will report her. I'm Senegalese and I want to help other Senegalese girls.
The older generation also share their stories and rile up their younger sisters.
They used to say that women who weren't mutilated were not pure. But what is purity? It doesn't exist. Say no to this.
The organization also takes its message on the road, going door to door to inform the population.
Hi, how are you?
They're in the courtyard of the family home, and their first contact is with the father, the head of the household.
In this case, everything is cut off. Nothing is left. So the girl will feel pain her whole life. When she's being mutilated, her legs and hands are spread apart, and she starts screaming in pain.
I had no idea that that's what they cut off from the woman.
The conversation extends to other family members.
I was mutilated. Sometimes I can't even urinate.
Aïssatou Balde is listening carefully. She's about to speak up for the first time in front of her father.
I was mutilated when I was 6 years old. I still feel pain. I lost a lot of blood. It hurts a lot when I have my period. And I'm afraid of what giving birth will be like. I know what I went through, but until now I didn't know who to talk to. Now I'm saying everything.
Dina Boumbalo knows all too well what Aïssatou is going through. She performed female genital mutilations for 29 years.
The girls would sit here.
She knows the ceremony and the song that goes with it like the back of her hand.
This is where I would bury the clitoris.
This place is now used to burn garbage. She tells us why her and so many others have given up on this tradition.
My grandmother used to perform female genital mutilation. I just inherited it from my family. I didn't know any better. The difference now is that we know that genital mutilation causes a lot of problems for girls.
Every year, about 100 communities let go of the practice of female genital mutilation in Senegal. And about 80% of the country's population wants to get rid of it for good. But in some areas, like Casamance, old habits die hard. Witch doctors are especially hard to convince.
When we see tradition is creating problems, then we have to figure out how to deal with these problems.
This is what we do. It's what my grandparents and their grandparents did. In this area, we can't abandon this tradition.
Maybe one day, after more talking and exchanging, he might change his mind.
Just under a quarter of Senegalese women have been mutilated. And the number will keep getting smaller, thanks in part to the hard work of these girls in Kolda.